Hello, hello. Today we have another Makeup Revolution review. This time we have the Lemon Spritz palette. This palette cost me $9, and here we are again with our quest for yellow. I love that they have this little sticker. It is actually a little sticker that they have here on top that shows you what the palette looks like inside. I think that's put there with the assumption that this palette probably won't sell on the website and ends up with wholesalers like TJ Maxx or Marshalls. I actually ended up getting mine directly from the I Love Revolution website, just because I think I saw it in like Teresa is Dead's bingo videos. She didn't talk about it, but it was I saw a picture of it and I was like, whoa, whoa, hold on, what is that? There's a couple of reviews of this palette, but because I Love Revolution is I believe a UK based company, a lot of the reviewers are actually British, so I thought I would, talk about this little palette. It came out this year. I think this palette's only like 6 months old. I think it's also already sold out. The palette doesn't have any names, it's just numbered. There are some colors in here that are pressed pigments, but let's open it up. So this is the outside of the packaging. Open up the top. This is actually a little window, and this is the actual palette. It looks like a little soda can. It's so cute. Look how freaking travel friendly this is. It's so flat. It's made out of cardboard, so it's recyclable. I really like this packaging. It's really nice and thick. It is thick. It's a thick cardboard. You also got this little thickness over here in the back of it. This is the inside. It has no mirror, and I actually prefer it that way. Honestly, I think it keeps the costs down, and also I don't need a mirror in every palette that I own. But this is the color story. I really love this color story. It's giving Lemoncello from ColourPop, but I honestly think I like this color story more than the Lemoncello from ColourPop, because I ended up rearranging that color story in my Lemoncello palette. I also ended up taking some shades out and putting new ones in, but I think I might actually like this one more. I think if we cover up the bottom, we can see why I ended up purchasing this palette, because I absolutely love yellows. I wish, of course, always my number one complaint, you guys, can we start putting some dark browns into these? That's what a lot of these yellow palettes usually are, always missing a nice dark brown to deepen the colors. It's always missing that. And of course we have this super light citrus color here where I'm like, girl, this ain't showing up on my skin. Let's get rid of that. I think there's something about this palette though that I just really became smitten with, because it is on the lighter end. I think these colors are a bit lighter than what I usually like, but the formula in here, I really like it. I really like the formula that came in here. So even though my looks weren't as deep as I wanted them to be, I'll throw up some pictures somewhere. I ended up wearing this entire row right here, I believe, to, I think it was this, and I think it might have been this yum color here. I ended up wearing this look to a fall festival that we have here in my community, and it actually ended up, once it was all put together, it ended up being quite pretty. So there's just something about this. I really like the formula. I don't think I've ever really had issues with this formula. To me, this is kind of like drugstore formula. I think it's quite a standard formula. I think it is for what you get it at this price. I will never understand the bad reviews about the formula, but we all work differently and in different ways. So let me swatch y'all my favorite colors from this palette. Okay, so I got this upside down. I think the colors that, I'll do 3, because I think that should be pretty good. I think the colors that surprised me the most, the first one that really surprised me was this blue. It's called Bright, and it was quite bright. I didn't expect it to really have that much pigment. I had seen someone else use this in a look, and I was surprised by how much color they got out of it. Do you see how much color came out of this? That's amazing. I also think I really liked, I'll go with Yum right above it, just because this is one of the deeper browns in this palette. I wish they would have changed, of course, always citrus, whatever the lightest color is in there. I'm like, give me a dark brown. Do not give me these shades that will not show up. Look at that. And then let's do a sparkly one. I really like how, if you notice, the mattes are on the outside, and then the shimmers are right here. I think I also really like that. I like how they keep the blues together, and like I said, it's so easy to just cover up the bottom of the palette, and just, you got some nice pretty neutrals up there. But I think I'm gonna go with, maybe I have to do 4. I gotta do 4. I'll do 2 shimmers and 2 mattes. I'm gonna go into Limoncello, which is what we were talking about. It's giving color pop. And then, and then I'm gonna go into Zest. Zest was also a very interesting brassy color. Ooh, it's got like a green kind of tint to it. Very pretty. Swatch these on my hand. There's that blue, that's bright. This is Yum. And then we got Limoncello. And then we got Zesty. Oh, I didn't get that as much as I wanted to. But you can see that. Bring this light closer. Those are my favorite shades. Very pretty. I hope you can see. I don't think I got a really good swatch of Zesty, but it's like a brassy gold with a kind of green undertone with some green sparkles in there. It's very nice. Okay, overall, I really like this palette. I love how travel friendly it is. It feels like you don't have to think about it. You got some easy colors in here to work with, along with these beautiful blues here at the bottom. I really love this palette. I really would recommend it. I like this palette. I mean, overall, you only really have like these 3 yellows. If you want to count Zesty, you can count Zesty. We got Refreshing over here, which is a white. And once you apply it to your eyes, it does turn into a gold. So you could say we have this entire row and this one. You also have a straight up gold over here. But I think it's a pretty good yellow palette with some pops of color. I do recommend that you guys try this out. I really love it. I think it's so cute. I think even though the colors themselves don't pop, maybe, in terms of the yellow ones, as much as I want it to, I really like the formula in this. So, Lemon Spritz. I think Lemon Spritz helped me on my yellow quest today.